First, with you, with Roots, what was it about it that you wanted to say, okay, it's time to revisit this again?
I mean, I think it's like a few things. I mean, it's more inside of, I think, Kunta Kinte's character and his mind. It starts to show you their history and their back history in a way that I hadn't understood before. I didn't even understand his religion. I didn't know he was a Muslim. You know what I mean? So he chooses to compromise and give away parts of himself to function, to have a good life. And then has to confront like his own identity. He loses his identity, and at the end of at least my character's life, he regains his identity. And I think this issue of identity is something that I've been playing with in a lot of different things I'm trying to understand. So I decided to give him a shot. A lot of challenges, you know, with the violin itself and with other instruments, because I decided to add on other instruments, you know, like to express like this transition from the past, the contingo, which is the African guitar, to the violin. The piece itself, I think, is important for the legacy of what it is. You know, the youth today haven't seen this. I think it's very important for them to look at this and remember this as a source of identity and move on to the next phase of the progression of where we're moving to.
Kunta Kinte.
No, listen to me. The master's wife done named you Toby.
Kunta Kinte.
Your name is Toby now.
Kinte. Dinka Paluti.
I ain't got time to chinwag with a
Wabanyomi Masakunda.
Toby!
Gambi Balongo.
Toby! Toby! You're gonna be Toby now, and you're gonna be Toby forever. And I don't care nothing about your Africa ways.
And do you remember the impact that it had on you?
Well, yeah, I mean, I watched it like with my family. I mean, it was everybody watched it.
Truly. Literally everybody watched it.
So I would sit with my whole family, though, and like sit in front of the TV and watch it. And then we'd all talk about it at school the next day or something like that. It's things that you've never seen before.
In what ways do you hope it sort of changes the dialogue, whether it's in Hollywood or beyond with a project like this?
I think it just frames like the situation so you can understand this sort of the African Holocaust in a way, what happened in the passage and how we progressed and where we've moved to today. The piece allows us to historically move from era to era and see the progression of our culture and how we become either more tolerant or less tolerant, or question if we've moved past those same issues. You can't watch it without being confronted with the issue of civil rights, the issue of human rights. It's not possible to watch someone be beat to death and then him having to be forced into a new identity by having to say a new name for himself, having to take on a new life, being powerless. You know, I think those are all like things that we have to explore. You know, because this is going on everywhere, from refugees, from issues of slavery in this country and other countries, all kinds of things that are touchable, that are relatable, that are happening right now, that we need to like try to understand still in this dialogue.
I got you.
What are the upsides and the downsides of inhabiting a real character?
Even recently I was asked to do a film with early onset dementia. And like the few times that I've played somebody who has schizophrenia or bipolar issues, it's really affected me. And I just couldn't, I literally said, I can't do this film for you. Even though the role is interesting and it'll be good, but I'm just a little nervous. I haven't figured out how to like put myself there because I'm really susceptible to myself, to things, you know? So if I just tell myself I'm not remembering and I start like not remembering for like a month, then I don't know what it will do to like the neurology of my own system. So I get nervous. So I think it's something I've been trying to figure out. I was trying to figure it out with the play and then like shift briefs, you know?
And
get another
yourself.
file. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, I know.
You know, something.
Yeah.
Are there projects of yours that sort of virtually nobody has seen? Of course, is there one that comes to mind for you?
I did a few. I mean, I did a film called My Own Love Song with Renee Zellweger, which was with this filmmaker Olivier Dahan, who directed La Vie en Rose. It was a really unique, from an auteur's point of view, perspective. I mean, the way he saw the universe and the world. And I really thought the movie was really special.
How about Ghost Dog?
But that was
Yes, very good. Such a great.
That's one that's not. That didn't fall through the cracks.
No. It has like a strong cult following. But yeah, it was like we're working with some great, you know, auteur directors that their sensibilities were maybe not right for the distribution system in the U.S.
All right, so if a gun was to your head and you couldn't be an actor anymore, what would you guys do?
And not to put it down, I would probably be working with the UN or with some NGO somewhere in the field. I do that now.
I want to change my answer.
Hi, am Lacey Rose. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more videos from The Hollywood Reporter. And don't forget to comment below.
This guy, get out of there, Mike. Mike, get out of there, Mike.
How about that Coke?